Yo, what up guys? Welcome to Game Over Entertainment. This week on The Walking Dead Wednesday, big news about the upcoming Walking Dead Season 3 that I'm excited to be talking about here. So the CEO of Telltale Games, Kevin Bruner, did an interview with Mashable.com. Link is going to be in the description if you want to check that article out for yourself. But he releases a lot of important information about some of the questions we had about Season 3 and how they were going to continue with this story. This is pretty good because this is the question I was asking last week, and he basically answers the question that yes, they will carry over, and that was the plan all along. When they made the endings for Season 2, they had a plan to keep that thread and keep that motion going forward in Season 3, and just to have one of those endings in Season 2 to be considered the canon, ending the way it should be, would be disrespectful to all the fans who actually made the alternate choices. So they don't want to do that. They're going to figure out some way to carry over your Season 2 ending over into Season 3. So that is awesome. That means Kenny, Jane, Clementine by herself with the baby, those endings are still intact, and most likely we will be seeing those characters once again in Season 3. This also gives way for Clementine to be a main protagonist or the focal point of Season 3 again. With the endings carried over, Clementine being the main character is highly possible. Now in the article here, it says Season 3 will take an unexpected approach. According to Bruner, lots of people in the fan community are expecting something that nearly ties all the possible threads together. But Bruner promised that won't nearly be so obvious. So he's not saying it won't happen. He's just saying that it won't be so cut and dry, like from the beginning of the episode. It won't all start off the same. Now, from a role-playing interactive story point of view, it's not from the bag of tricks that we've ever shown anybody before. So Bruner here, just letting people know what they're doing is unprecedented. So you can't really predict the kind of path they're going to go on with this because they've never done it before. Telltale's never had this happen before. So this is cool, man. Just to see that we're in the third season of The Walking Dead and they are, really carrying over these endings that they have established, that is awesome, man, because fans need to feel like their choice really does matter. And this, having this kind of probably the biggest decision in Season 2 retaining itself is awesome. It's awesome to have, man. Season 1, when they carry over to Season 2, we hardly saw any differences. I can't remember really anything. I think Clementine talked about whether you shoot Lee or not. That was one of them. Season 2, episode 5, if you had Lily, you took Lily with you after she killed Carly or Doug in Season 1, she would be in the trailer or not in the trailer based on your choice. That's about it. That's the only thing I remember of choices carrying over from Season 1 to Season 2. So this screen right here was pretty much no, it's not needed. Okay, but apparently they're gonna be different in Season 3. Bruner also talks about the difficulty of making sure that all Walking Dead fans can get in while still keeping all the storylines going. So they want to make Season 3 in a way where people who have not played the first 2 seasons can still jump in and still understand what's kind of going on in the storyline and in Season 3. But also honor and respect the various endpoints that Season 2 had and the story that came from Season 2. Wow, that sounds very difficult. For one aspect of that, I could understand, wanting to get new fans in. That's always a good thing to have. More profit, of course, from a business perspective. But the other end, I don't want them dumbing down the game too much to accommodate new fans. There's also the possibility of that happening. Hey, we're going to start things off fresh, keep it like this, and I don't know, just so Season 3 can be accessible by anybody who wants to play. I don't know, there's always that difficulty in that. And as far as carrying over save files and choices from Season 3, they said they're going to do their best to collect all their data from previous games, and they're going to have a solution, but they're not quite talking about it right now. Now, as far as a possible solution I see now in my mind, because he does mention the cloud services, which is something that Microsoft, the Xbox 360, can do. Now, I don't know if this feature was available for Season 1, but as long as you've played Season 2 and you carry over your choices from Season 1, it may be a possibility, because that is the way that Xbox One backwards compatibility works. If you had an Xbox 360 game and now it's backwards compatible, and you want to carry over your save files, you will save your save files on the Xbox 360 cloud, and that save file will still be present when you load it up in the Xbox One. So it's not physically transferring over anything. There's no data to be transferred over physically. It's all through the cloud. If that's possible, then Season 2 endings can carry over to Season 3, at least from the Xbox side of things. I don't know if PS3 had that capability to save in the cloud. I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments down below. And last but not least, they said we can expect to hear more about The Walking Dead Season 3 around Comic-Con International this summer, with a premiere to follow later in 2016. So we'll be getting, my guess now is that we'll be getting Walking Dead Season 3 late 2016. Telltale's known for their December releases of premiere episodes, so that's when I think we'll probably be getting this thing in our hands. And as far as the Comic-Con convention goes, I'm guessing we'll probably be getting some promotional, maybe a promotional teaser, some more information about the details of how they're going to start things off. Hopefully more about Clementine. I just want like specific confirmation that she will be there or not, you know, just give us a straight answer. And yeah, I can't wait for that. So guys, that is the information for today. A lot of cool stuff right here, really follows along my last video that I just made last week. Geez, that was like perfect timing. I talk about Jane and Kenny are doomed or not. If you guys haven't already, check that video out. It talks a lot about what we got right here. And now is the time for Telltale to go all out. It's no mystery, it's no secret that The Walking Dead is their most successful series they've ever had. It's actually responsible for modern Telltale games to this point right now, showing that they can, you know, deliver a magnificent storyline through their games, which no doubt paved the way for Telltale to obtain these big IPs from these other companies. And now they have an opportunity to do that once again in The Walking Dead Season 3, and I'm glad to see they are putting a lot of effort into making this as successful as it possibly can be. Carrying over save files, respecting the fans' choices and everything else. That's really good to know. So this is all good news right here, guys. And yeah, tell me what you guys think about this information. A lot of people were asking for Walking Dead Season 3 news. Here you go. You got it. So thumbs up this video if you did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys next week for another Walking Dead Wednesday. Game over, out.